The southeastern United States has been hit by one of the worst floods in recent history. Over the weekend, torrential rains triggered flash floods that devastated multiple states, particularly Kentucky, Tennessee, and West Virginia. The impact has been catastrophic. Rivers overflowed, roads collapsed, bridges crumbled, and thousands of people were forced to evacuate. Authorities have reported at least 10 fatalities, though that number is expected to rise as rescue efforts continue. Emergency crews are still searching for people trapped in their homes and working tirelessly to evacuate those in the hardest-hit areas. Rainfall reached record levels in several cities. In Louisville, Kentucky, 8.45 inches of rain were recorded, while Bowling Green also shattered historical records. The sheer volume of water turned some towns into massive lakes, forcing the evacuation of entire communities. The flooding also caused widespread power outages, leaving more than 500,000 people along the East Coast without electricity on Saturday. The situation was especially dire in Kentucky, where the governor warned it could take several days to restore power in some areas. The Kentucky National Guard and state police have been working around the clock to rescue people trapped in their homes or stranded in their vehicles. However, progress has been slow due to fully submerged roads and landslides blocking access to many communities. In West Virginia, heavy rains triggered landslides that buried some areas under mud, making rescue operations even more difficult. In Buchanan County, Virginia, entire communities have been cut off due to road and bridge collapses. This disaster comes just months after Hurricane Helen devastated the region, causing severe damage in Tennessee and surrounding states. Many infrastructure repairs made after that disaster have now been destroyed again by the recent flooding. Levees and drainage systems that were reinforced after the last storm couldn't withstand the onslaught of water and ultimately gave way, leaving cities completely submerged. This has exposed the vulnerability of the region's infrastructure to extreme natural disasters and highlighted the urgent need for more substantial investment. So far, at least 10 deaths have been confirmed, including a 7-year-old child in Kentucky. However, officials fear that the death toll could rise as more rescue operations are carried out. More than 1,000 people have been rescued in Kentucky, while hundreds of homes and businesses have been completely destroyed. In Tennessee, a nursing home in Mayan County had to be evacuated urgently as floodwaters continued to rise. The National Weather Service has warned that rain will continue in the region for the next 24 hours, which could worsen the already dire situation. In some areas, river levels have yet to peak, meaning the flooding could persist for several more days. Given the scale of the disaster, the governors of Kentucky, Tennessee, and West Virginia have declared states of emergency. The National Guard has been deployed in multiple areas to assist with rescue efforts and humanitarian aid. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear announced that he has requested federal assistance to speed up recovery efforts and provide support to affected communities. We need everyone in Kentucky to stay vigilant. More than 300 roads are closed, and the statewide impact is historic, he warned in a statement. In Virginia, the National Guard is assisting with rescue operations in the most affected rural areas, such as Harley and Buchanan County. However, many areas remain inaccessible, delaying the delivery of essential supplies and medical assistance to those in need. This disaster is reminiscent of the catastrophic flooding that hit eastern Kentucky in 2021, which destroyed hundreds of homes and forced mass evacuations. At the time, recovery efforts took months, and the region has still not fully recovered from that tragedy. Despite technological advances and ongoing efforts to strengthen infrastructure, nature has once again proven its overwhelming power. Roads, levees, and buildings built by humans were reduced to rubble in a matter of hours. However, the resilience and unity of the community have been crucial in these difficult times. Rescue teams, volunteers, and authorities continue to work tirelessly to assist those affected and begin the process of rebuilding. Climate change is making extreme weather events more frequent and intense. It is essential for both authorities and society as a whole to take preventive measures to mitigate the impact of future disasters.